Music Access. Have you heard of the spell that makes your wish come true? This spell appears in the K-pop girl group Brown Eyed Girls' song 나담은 인형이다 주문을 똑바로 내가 그녀와 찢어져 달라가오 가오 착착. What song is this? This song's title and the spell that I'm talking about is Abracadabra. And then there's that other spell, you know, the one that the fairy godmother casts when she's helping Cinderella get ready for the ball. When she's making carriages out of pumpkins and raggedy dresses and beautiful ball gowns. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Remember this spell? This old spell. So which one do you think is a stronger spell? Abracadabra or bibbidi bobbidi boo? We really can't judge, so let's just shout both of them out together. If there's something that you want to see come true this December, or if there's something that our MA family have been wishing for secretly in their hearts, just pick one and I wish that they'll all come true. Ready? And abracadabra. The first song you heard today, Wednesday, December 2nd, 2015, was Uptown Funk by Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars. Although I always thought, why is it featuring Bruno Mars when he's the only one singing? Interesting. Anyway, Music Access fam, what is up? So, of course, y'all heard the spell that I just cast. I don't know exactly how I said it, so I will never be able to repeat it again, but did I do a good job or what? What do you guys think? I'm the best, right? Obviously, because now you guys' wishes will all come true. So, after they do come true, you should send me messages telling me about how they went. When your wish came true, were you happy? Were you satisfied? I want to be praised by you guys today. I want to hear your praises fill up our message board in a good way, not a weird way. So please, send them in to me right now. I'll be waiting right here. Now for our first hour, remember we have our daily corners, me, you, all about music with Season 2 Benji style and message time in store for you. And in the second hour, we'll come back with Jane and Xian for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Now, of course, here's how you can listen and participate. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app or TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages. And if you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess to listen to us or leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. And remember, song requests, y'all know how to fill those in, right? If you have a song request, send those up onto our message board under the title Request. Now we'll come right back after a song for message time, and we'll play the song Nowhere by Tamia. We just heard the song Nowhere by Tamia, and it's time to dive straight into message time. Our first message comes from Jody from Singapore saying, hey, my school holidays have started for quite a while now, and it's been, well, quite a lazy holiday for me. I'm actually filled with boredom every day. My other friends are overseas, and I'm really lonely. Oh, do you have any tips on how to deal with loneliness, or what would you normally do when you're spending the whole day alone? Love you, Benji. All the best for B.I.G. Personally, I'd say for me, when you're dealing with loneliness, or you're dealing with some kind of, a lone day, what I do is, first of all, I do one of three things. Well, no. This is what I do. I sleep in, first of all. Sleep in late. Then I turn on a drama, or I turn on some kind of TV show, a comedy preferably, and not a serious one. Like a very, very, I can't say the names of them, but just simple comedies. And then I'll cook breakfast for myself. Whether that's fried rice, whether that's an omelet, I'll cook breakfast for myself while watching it. Then I'll slowly eat that while I watch the program. Afterwards, I will either, watch more videos, or I will, practice. If it was me, I'd do music, obviously. I'd practice violin, or I'd sing or something. But, you can play games. You could play the piano if you can play an instrument. You could, I don't know. That's what I do mostly. I just either watched a drama or I played video games. That's about it. As a guy, I think that's a normal life, and especially considering how globally connected the world is now, based on internet connection. You can play a lot of online games, and you could even play online games with your overseas friends. Even games on your smartphone you can play with your overseas friends, as long as y'all are just connected on the interweb. So if you have the chance, maybe you should try to connect to the internet. And if you don't have internet, then you have no option. No, I'm just kidding. If you don't have internet, then I'd say maybe draw something, write something, listen to music, and if you're feeling really good about it, maybe read a book. Those are all great recommendations, brought to you by the letter J. Wilma Stevens from Australia saying, "Good day, Benji Muji and the MA fam. I'm just curious, Benji, what are your favorite things about winter and playing in the snow? Believe it or not, I have never ever seen snow." They exist! No, I'm just kidding. One day I would like to experience what it's like, and yes, I'd like to build a snowman and have a snowball fight with friends. It's lovely to think about the snow, since the weather here in northern Australia is pretty warm at the moment. We are heading into summer, and it's definitely, as you say, dress down and beach weather. Hoping everyone stays safe and well. Take care and best wishes always. Whiting. My favorite things about winter and playing in the snow is, I'd say, the snow. If it's winter and it's just cold, then, it's just cold. But if you have snow, then first of all, you have great stuff that will, totally dirty your shoes. But snowballs, making a snowman, these are all things I did in the States, though, because in Korea, you can make a snowman if you have a park in your area, but if you don't have anything like that, then it can be a little bit more difficult. But I'd recommend, something like that. It's fun. And if you've never seen snow, watch some videos. I'm sure they have videos of snow. And if you come to Korea, I'll throw a snowball at you. Cheers! Now we're going to check out a song and go to our Mew Corners, and we're going to listen to Hold Back the River by James Bay. Spending time with me and you, stories between me and you, you. We always want to hear from you on Music Access, and we want to hear from you about what kind of person you are, what you like, what you think about, and how you spend your day. We also want to know about your family, friends, coworkers, and the people around you. We want to know about them, how you know them, the kind of memories you have with them, and what you do with them. Our new daily corner, Me You, is all about that. Stories about me that I want to tell DJ Benji. Stories about the people around me that I want to tell our MA fam. Stories about my day. Stories about my family. And stories about my friends. We'll share those stories about me, you, and everyone around us on Me You. So, how do you participate for the corner? Just visit www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and write Me You on your message title and leave us a message. Or download Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and use the comment function to write Me You on your title and leave us a message that way. Now let's start today's Me You, and today's first message comes from Natasha from Australia saying, "Hi Benji. For my first time writing in for the Me You segment, I want to tell you about my family. They are my pets." I've always had a lot of pets growing up, cats, dogs, fish, and birds, all at the same time, but varying amounts of each since they each pass away at different times. We currently have all except a dog since my last dog passed away last year. On Friday, though, I got a new family member, a new kitten. He's an early Christmas present from my mum. I still haven't decided on a name quite yet. I can't pick between Midnight or Leo. He's a black kitten with a little bit of gray on his face. Pets. I always wanted a pet, and especially I think you have very, very nice pets. First of all, I want to say that kittens and puppies. I think they're super adorable. Especially, I heard a lot of different things about cats and dogs, especially just raising them differently, and they all kind of have different kind of upbringings. But I think one of the best things about this kind of format, can I say format? Is that the right word to use? Is I would definitely say you have the fur. You got something soft to stroke, something warm to stroke, and if the dog goes, then the dog's very happy, and if the cat goes, then that sounds like a bird. So, but yeah, I think it's great that you have a lot of pets, and it's great that it's unfortunate that the last dog passed away, but you got a new kitten. Should you name it Midnight or Leo? I don't know. I might pick a different name because he's got black with a little bit of gray on his face. So the gray might be a little, you could call him like Mr. Gray. You could call him Gray Pants. You could call him By the Power of Grayskull. No, this is from a long, long time ago. Alright, but hopefully you do find a good name for your kitten. And let me know what you decide to name him. Maybe he can be friends with Muji. Or maybe Muji would not be a good friend because, Muji just is filled with cotton. I don't know. Alright, so thanks for your message. Hopefully you'll send more messages to us in the future, letting us know how the new kitten is living. And now we'll check out a song before we come back to another message. We're going to listen to the song that Kininhe of Thailand requested, Call You Mine by Jeff Burnett. We just heard the song Call You Mine by Jeff Burnett, and it's time to continue on with another Miyu message. Today's second Miyu message is from Callie from France, saying, Bonjour, cute DJ Benji. Benji, OMG, I have so many things to tell you, but I don't know where to start, and my English is not very good. If you're writing a message like this, Callie, your English is very good. First, I really like this corner, Miyu. It feels like I'm talking to myself or writing my secret diary. I'll try to write at least one message per month for this corner. That's great. You know what? I really admire people who are brave enough to confess to their crush because you'll never know if they're going to accept your feelings or to reject you. Wow, that's super courageous. I really respect them. Maybe that's why I always have trouble when I have to tell them that I don't share the same feeling. It's not easy to reject someone, right? Let's stay friends or you deserve someone better than me doesn't really work. Sometimes you have no choice but to hurt them so they can move on. What do you think? I think personally when it comes to these kinds of situations and someone confesses, I don't think it should be too worried about, hurting them or anything like that. And there's no need to intentionally kind of give them hurt. I think honesty, it's not about, letting someone, putting them down intentionally so they don't come back, but just being honest, I don't feel for you that way, I'm really, really sorry. Don't lie. Never lie and say, I'm not ready for a relationship. Don't put them off like that. Just be like, I don't feel the same way towards you. I'm sorry, we can be friends, but I don't feel that same way. And then, you're right, you say the same things, but, I think that's important. Honesty. Just be straight up blunt about it. Don't put them down gently. Or you can put them down gently. Depends on the person. Alright, so thanks for your message. And hopefully you'll send more messages to us for this corner, Callie. I'm glad that you like it. So I'll be awaiting your next message eagerly. Remember, you can participate for this corner via our online message board at www.arirangradio.com/music access or via the comment function on your Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio app. Remembering to leave your title as me, you when you write in. Now we'll go away to listen to a song and come back to All About Music with Season 2 Benji Style. We'll listen to the song that Harshika of Sri Lanka requested, Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande. All About Music and All About Quizzes, a great collaboration of music and quizzes. All About Music Quiz! Music, quiz, and Benji come together to make this corner more complete. All About Music with Season 2, it's Benji Style. Cause why not, right? Alright, so what is today's Double A Music Quiz answer? I like today's answer. Wait, that sounds so weird. So today's answer is a group, but some people may not call it a group. They call it a group of goddesses. Some people do. I'm not saying that's me. I'm saying some people. Don't get the wrong idea. So here's the first hint, and it's Benji's acting hint. That's right, of course, I've been working hard learning acting on our Tuesday Corner Minute Music. So I decided to, act out and, see what's up. So this group released a new song, and the song title is kind of unique. Here is my acting hint. Listen carefully. Remember, the order of this is very important. The light's so bright, I can't sleep. But I didn't eat for 3 days. Feed me. Give me samgyeopsal. Give me that pork belly. So that might have been a little confusing. But, if you caught it, I couldn't really sleep that well. But then I was hungry. So if you guys couldn't get that, here's another acting hint. The first one was related to this group's recent song track title, and this is related to the group. Do you guys know someone called Muse, by the way? Muji is what he's called in Korea. He was with Yoo Se-yoon. He did this thing. I did a program with him. Anyways, pretending I'm calling him. Yo, Muji Hyung? Wait, who is this? Wait, there's more than one Muji Hyung? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 9 Mujis, Hyung. There's 9 Mujis. Okay, so yeah, that's basically the answer. I gave you the answer. Remember, we're looking for the group name today. If you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. Now we'll listen to a song and come back with maybe an easier hint for AA music quiz. We'll check out the song that Andrea of Australia and Oda of Norway requested, 사슬 Chained Up by Vix. We just heard the song, 사슬 Chained Up by Vix, and now it's time to continue on with our second hinter. And remember, today's answer is a group, so I'm going to let you hear a part of today's recent release right now. Music cue. Alright, so we just heard the song. I almost gave you the title, but no, I didn't. Remember? It's like having 9 Mujis Hyung, 9 Mujis. Anyways, so this song is the brand new release of today's answer. So who is today's answer? What group released this song? If you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message via your Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio smartphone app's comment function or on our message board at www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess. And now, before we move on, we're going to listen to a song and we're going to check out Hot Pink by EXID. We just heard the song Hot Pink, Hot Pink. But you know what's weird? By EXID, sorry. If you listen to the song, usually in the States, they would put the accent on the hot. But here, they put the accent on the pink. So instead of hot pink, it's pink, hot, pink, hot. Interesting, right? No, just to me? Okay, moving on. It's time for message time, and our first message comes from Shreya Lukter from Bangladesh, saying, Benji, I was watching my old photo albums and I found lots of pictures of my childhood. I used to look chubby back then, ha ha ha. I remember people used to squish my cheek and I really didn't like that. However, I'm not chubby anymore. Benji, do you have any funny childhood memories? When you were chubby, was there anybody who would squish or pinch your cheeks? Or yeah, Benji, you should post some of your childhood photos on SNS. That's a good idea. I should do that at some point. Except I don't really have one on me at the time, which is why I can't upload it. But when I was chubby, that's right, people used to pinch or squish my cheeks. But it's okay, because I grew out of it. It's a phase, and I think I was lucky enough to have that kind of chubby short period, which allowed me to grow a little bit more taller and maybe skinnier. I don't know, I got kind of stretched out somehow. But it was a good experience, I feel like. And childhood memories, I just remember eating a lot, and it was really delicious. And I remember having a kind of a belly that kind of came out a little bit. Yeah, I've grown up a lot since then. And we also have Unita Swinyo from Indonesia saying, hey, the epic Benji. Talking about selfie sticks, in Indonesia we call it tongsis, abbreviation from tongkat narcis, or in English, narcissistic stick. That makes sense, ironically enough. Usually when people take their own picture, we call it narciss, but for me, it's not narcissistic, but capturing moments. We never know when we'll miss these moments or even the people in the picture, and I'm happy because I like taking pictures, saving them, and remembering the happy memories. I'm also happy, not because I'm never sad, but because I know which memories should be saved and remembered. Which I think is really good. When you take the quote-unquote selfies, I don't see anything too narcissistic about it, depending on the moment and how you take it. I mean, granted, look at my SNS. It's almost all selfies. And, I'm just saying, I'm not that narcissistic. I'm only epic. Haha, irony. Now we're going to check out 2 songs as we continue on with our program, starting with the song Ryoko of Japan, requested Be Happy by BAP. And Mylene of the USA wants to hear Only Yepune by 24K. We just heard 2 songs, Be Happy by BAP, followed with 오늘 예쁘네 by 24K. And it is almost time to wrap up our first hour. Did you have fun? Did you have fun? I had fun. Well, in the second hour, we're going to have even more fun because we're going to invite 2 lovely ladies into the studio, Jane and Xian, for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. So if y'all have any messages regarding relationships between men and women, women and men, and women, go ahead and send those up onto our message board, and we'll try to work things out for y'all. And now, of course, to wrap things up for our first hour, we gotta check out a song. So, we're gonna check out the song that Nia Boo from the USA requested, Stop and Stare by One Republic, and be right back. What's up, Benji of BIG here, and you're listening to MA Music Access. Welcome to the second hour of our Wednesday show. In the second hour today, we'll come back with Jane and Xian for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Now, here's how you can listen and participate. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app or TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages. And if you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/music access to listen to us or leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeon. Now we're going to check out a song and come back with Jane and Xian for MMWV. And we're going to listen to the song A Cool Jam by Dynamic Duo. Men and women, women and men.
How are we different?
How are we the same?
Let's find out through Men Are From Mars,
Women Are From Venus.
Hello, Jane and Xian.
Hello.
I just realized in the intro script for when I do the intro for our second hour, it says Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. But then for our actual Kona, it's Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Sorry, did anybody understand that?
No.
So the question mark is at the first part instead of the second part. Anyways, skipping over that. December is finally here.
Yay.
Yes. We're in Christmas season, so, once in a while we get these Christmas songs on the radio.
Oh, I like Christmas songs.
Arirang itself is already setting up stuff downstairs.
Really?
They were yesterday.
Like what?
I don't know, some Christmas trees or some decorations.
Oh.
I don't know. So they're planning something, obviously. And, of course, in our dorm, nothing is changing. Guys, what about you guys? How do you guys, getting in the December mood?
Yeah, I love Christmas, but I don't like the fact that we're getting old.
Yeah.
Who's getting old?
You, Benji.
No, I'm not.
Developing wrinkles somewhere.
No, I'm not. I don't have wrinkles on my forehead.
I'm gonna have to give you an ice cream for
No, give me
present.
ice cream?
Eye cream, sorry.
Oh, no. Give me forehead cream.
Forehead cream.
I have forehead wrinkles because...
Maybe like...
Like what?
I was going to say something and I thought, I should say, because actually that's the name of the thing, right?
Oh,
that's
the brand.
Name, brand.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that is.
You don't know?
I don't know. I don't have that many wrinkles. No, but I probably have more wrinkles than everybody in the studio right now, though.
Why?
Because, Xian, you don't have that many wrinkles. Jane, she looks younger than I do. And so I just have a huge... Wrinkles. You want to take my wrinkles?
No, I don't.
I can give them to you.
No,
Attractively.
That's not nice.
I'm fine. I'm good, thanks.
All right. So then, last year December, for me that was like a very just like, we just debuted. And we were doing stuff. That was when I first started guesting here at Ariana Radio, sort of.
All right.
Really?
Yeah. Sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah. I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When was your debut?
Last year in July.
July.
It's already been a year on 6 months.
Wow.
What were you guys doing in last December?
I don't remember what I was doing in December, but I remember what I was doing on the 1st of January.
No.
No.
Who are you spending it with?
Why do you always change it like that?
Like your face?
You made the noise too. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Jane. Don't lie.
But you guys are, I didn't think you were going to think that way. No, I started ballet.
Oh. Same sound effect though. And Jane, what about you? What were you doing last December?
I honestly don't remember. No, seriously. I always do the same thing every winter.
Which is?
Stay in bed with hot chocolate or a cup of tea.
That's a
and
good
watch
idea.
movies.
I used to, when I was at home in Seattle, I used to bake cookies. Like about 2 or 3 kinds of cookies. And that would take up the entire day. And then just have a nice meal at the very end of the day.
You don't seem like a cooking person.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Oh.
One day I should bring something in at some point.
Yeah, you should.
Except we don't really have cooking materials in our dorm. And one time I cooked one time and I didn't clean up and I got scolded. So anyway, they say you gain some and lose some in December. So I think, do you lose or gain anything?
You gain fat.
Yeah.
You lose money.
Do you? Oh, yeah.
Because you spend money on something. You end up spending, whether it's buying coffee for someone, buying presents for someone,
Right.
buying tickets for someone.
Tickets to where?
Tickets to the Bahamas. No. I mean, of course, because there's a lot of, year-end concerts from people, right? And there's a lot of year-end concerts. And besides that, there's a lot of year-end stuff that you can go to.
Oh, I remember now. I remember what I was doing last December.
Oh.
I went to JYP concert.
What's it called? The Naughty Christmas or something?
Yeah.
Was it naughty?
Not really.
Oh, yeah.
He had amazing sound, though. He had, 24-piece orchestra.
Really?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Wow.
That's huge. That's really, really big.
That's huge. It wasn't like a concert. It was more like orchestra concert.
like a musical slash opera.
Live music.
And he sang all his hits.
Yeah, he sang everything.
And at that time, the Omuni Nuguni, is that what that was?
No, that wasn't. Omani.
There's this one song that I really, the really special one. Ow!
Honey.
Oh, right, Honey.
Anyway. So, hopefully, we have a good December this Christmas as well. Our good Christmas this December. Sorry, I keep getting that mixed up. So, before we listen to our first track for our corner, what do you guys want for Christmas?
A house.
A car.
Something that I can buy.
How about giving us a copy of your CD first?
Yeah, so we can sell it.
Yeah,
and make money.
I'm so sorry. I still haven't given you a CD. It's been on my mind actually because I just always have been thinking about it, but I just never got around to it because I remember I told you at the time that I didn't even get one.
Right.
Yeah.
And then now. I'll probably be able to get you one. I hook you up. Don't worry. And I'll write little personalized notes inside. I'll be like, hey, so I gave you a CD. Give me money. No? Okay, so then as I recover from this tirade, we're going to listen to a song and we're going to check out the song It's Alright by Xian and be right back. We just heard the song It's Alright by Xian. And we're here with Jane and Xian for...
Men are from Mars.
Women are from Venus.
Are really men are from Mars? Yeah?
I don't know, are you from Venus?
No, I'm from Earth.
But isn't Mars, like a long time ago, Mars is considered the god of war in Greek mythology.
Is that why?
And Venus is a female god of something.
Oh, that's right.
And Venus is also the term for Mother Earth, or is that Gaia?
Gaia.
Gaia is.
Gaia.
Sorry. Jane, do you know what we're talking about?
No.
Yeah, it's okay. You know how I learned this from a video game, actually. So, anyway, this corner... I'm sorry. We're waiting for your stories on MMWV every Wednesday. We're waiting for your stories on MMWV every Wednesday, Xian.
Right. Sorry. I'm just so out of it right now. This corner is not just about dating and love. It's about guys and girls like us. It can be about a fight among your girlfriends, how to make up afterwards, or how to get closer amongst your guy friends.
Yeah.
So
If you
many.
have,
Sorry.
If you have any questions about relationships in general, whether it's the opposite gender or among friends, just ask away. We will be happy to do the worrying and research for you on Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus.
So, now we'll take a look at the messages that came in for MMWV today. So, Xian, please do me the honor.
Alright, this one's from Korea, from Kim Ju-hyun. Okay, it says,
Nice.
Hi, Xian, 언니, Jane, 언니, and Benji oppa.
안녕.
I'm still quite young. I'm in my teens. I'm actually really worried about my friends these days. I'm sure you must have had friendship issues when you were teenagers, right? Right, Benji?
Yes. Well, I didn't have friends when I was a teenager.
Right.
Why? You're a loner?
I was just
Kind of thing?
practicing all the time.
Okay. When I try to get some advice, people just tell me it's going to be okay without really giving me good advice. So I'm sending you this message hoping I'll be able to get some help. I have a friend let's call her Kay. She's very judgmental, especially based on outward appearances. Not just guys, but she only hangs out with girlfriends that she thinks are pretty and doesn't want to be friends with girls that she thinks are ugly.
Uh-oh.
People tell me that I shouldn't care, but Kay is friends with me and it upsets me to see her making fun of other people by their looks. But I don't know if I should tell her anything because I have my own standards and values when I make friends too. I wonder if it's because we're at an age when we're pretty sensitive about our looks and it's just a passing phase and it'll go away after a while. Do you guys do this too? Do you make friends based on looks? Is it just a girl problem? What should I do? Can you guys help me?
Physical appearance. What, they have a term for that here in Korea. 외모지상주의.
Alright.
You know, lookism, people...
put it first.
Exactly. People who look pretty get up first. And, okay, I'm gonna be personal. I'm gonna be really straight about this. I don't be friends with... That doesn't make sense. I'm not friends with someone based on their looks.
Right.
That's not a thing for me. It's not, that person looks good, so I want to be friends with him. That doesn't exist because that only goes so far. After, maybe, a week of looking at them, they are, boring because they can't talk that well. But then, at the same time, I'm just going to be straight up. If there is a really handsome, attractive person, my eyes will go to that person. Just to be straight up. I'm not saying, I'm going to look at them and be like, oh my gosh, I like them so much. But, my eyes will go there. But in the end, I feel what the important thing is, first impressions are first impressions. But when it comes to friendship, it's about a lasting bond over time.
That's true.
It's not about, oh, hey, we match off, we're perfect. Let's be best friends. It's not that. Because, I can be best friends with someone after a year and a half, I feel like. But then I could be just friends with someone I've known for 7 years. And a lot of that is just based on, how I talk, how I interact, in my personal opinion.
I agree. I do look at people based on how they look, but it's not the judging factor when it comes to whether I'm going to be friends with them. Right?
Jen, what about you? She's thinking.
She's thinking. I like guys' looks.
I like handsome guys. I like my Gerald Butlers. I like my Brad Pitts.
Honestly though, I mean, it really depends. If you want a long-lasting friendship, that you have your common stuff, in terms of what you talk about and everything. So in order to have a long-lasting friendship, it really doesn't depend on how you look at the end of the day. It's just physical appearance can only get you so far in anything. Either if it's work, friendship, relationships. So honestly, I don't think physical appearance really matters. But I do understand how people, especially when you're in your teenage, people do really care about their looks. They do say stuff and judge people on how they look. That is why I think people do get bullied when they're young.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true. If you look back, I was bullied, like I said before, and I didn't really care about how I looked and stuff. I didn't care about how I looked, what I was doing.
The term of the day.
Lots of stuff.
But looking back, I think there are reasons. Not saying that only ugly people get bullied, and I'm not saying that I'm ugly or people are ugly.
I got bullied a lot, and I'm gorgeous.
Yeah. But in the end of the day, I don't think you should really care about the way other people look or you look. Because I don't know how old you are exactly, Kim Chu-hyun, but once you reach the age when you're graduating school, you'll realize everyone will get together. Mm-hmm. Everyone will get along.
That's
because
true.
You're soon about to go to uni and everything. And everything, all the bad things that happened, it'll just become memories. And you look back at it and just laugh about it.
You know what I just want to add to this is because when it comes to a situation like this, one thing you realize is after you graduate high school, and honestly, to a certain extent, when you do go to college, there is a little bit that does exist. But after you graduate college, none of this is relevant.
That's why we call it high school drama.
I think so.
But then with some people, I have to add, some people it doesn't go away.
That's true.
A lot of people, it's like a passing phase. But some people, they stick to it.
And
that's why I call them, no offense, but very useless people. I'm gonna be very straight up. I don't like people like that. I really do not.
She's very straight
I'm liking the new Jane.
I just think they're very judgmental. They're insensitive, cruel, and it just only gets you so far.
Oh, but can I mention something? See, my friends, I never judge my friends with with their looks, and I'm just friends with whoever I really click with. But I've heard quite recently, and quite a number of times here in Korea, why do you hang with ugly friends?
Someone said that?
Yeah.
No.
That is
and they
mean.
said,
that's horrible.
They
That
even
is
said that.
horrible.
Is that because you want to look the best among your friends? They even said that. And I was like, no, I don't judge my friends by their looks.
Such a backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
They're still saying you're
But
pretty,
it's still bad, though. It's not a nice thing to
That's
say.
horrible, though. That's horrible. You know, I can't believe anyone would say that because I remember growing up, because I lived in it wasn't like super sheltered or anything, but because I didn't have a lot of, I didn't have a huge social network growing up, one of my goals when I entered college was to make as many friends as possible. And then one thing I learned from that was there's a lot of nice people in the world. And that's actually very, very relevant in terms of, we always worry about people judging us based on our looks. I think that's a fear that a lot of people have based on, pop culture, based on our own fears and social anxieties. But once you kind of grow up and you experience a lot of different people, you realize, there's more good people in the world than you might think. The only difference is you've never talked to them. And I think one of the best ways to really get over that is to talk with people like that. Just, people who look, I don't know if we've mentioned this here, but, there's a thing in the States, they call it resting, unpleasant girl face syndrome.
What is that?
Oh, wait. Resting. Wait. Say it again.
Resting, unpleasant girl face syndrome.
Oh.
You know what it's talking about, Jane?
No.
No idea what it is.
It's like, well, essentially, so to speak, it's when a girl whose resting face is very snooty. Snooty, very unpleasant, like, I don't want to talk to you, I'm hot, don't come up to me. But then, really, that's just looks. You can go out to people like that and be like, yo, what's up, my name's Benji, my name's Jane, my name's Shan. And then they'll definitely just, come up with you and have a good conversation.
I have something like that. I know a word,
Yeah.
but it's completely different from this.
Yeah. Well,
but it does have the resting face, but it starts with a it starts with a B.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You can't say that word on the air.
Yeah.
But, I think, exactly, those kind of things just really off with people. But you just got to put your first foot forward and not be afraid to be judged.
Yeah.
That's what it is, I know that I am not Brad Pitt. I know that. But I don't need to be. Because he's his own life. What?
Brad Pitt's so hot.
Jane, I'm trying to make a point here. You're not helping me. I'm just saying. I may not be Brad Pitt. I may not be George Clooney. But I am me. I have my own identity. And I'll live it out, however I want. If you want to say hi to me and we can be friends, we can be friends. And if you don't, then, whatever. I move on. And I think that's a good attitude to live by.
How would you deal with someone saying what I heard? If someone said that to you. Like, why do you hang with, ugly guys?
Just say, mate,
Have you
you're
looked in the
very
mirror?
insensitive.
Wow. Have you looked in the mirror?
You know, I just see like just be straight up. Because I mean, if a person says that, maybe they want to be your friend, and that's why they say it. You know, they could like be like they want to be your friend, but they're too nervous and they don't know what to say. So I could be first. You could be insulting like that, or you could just be really nice about it. No, I think all my friends are pretty. You want to be my friend? I mean, no one actually says that, but you know, it's an option.
I don't
and
think I can say that.
Insane. Anyways, hopefully though, Kim Ji-yeon, this stuff kind of helps. I think it's something that a lot of people do go through.
Yeah.
And I think though, as you grow up, you'll learn how to kind of move on from that, and it'll stop bothering you. And that friend will either go through the phase she's going through and, you know, mature a little bit, or if she doesn't, you know, maybe gently prod her. Remember, she is your friend. All right, so we're going to check out another song as we continue on with our program, No Makeup by Zion T. We just heard the song No Makeup by Zion T, and you're listening with Benji of B.I.G., Jane, and Xian for MMWV. Men and women, what's different and how much are we really different? We're talking about those differences during this time. Now, I will read the next message for us. Normally I'd pass it to Jane, but I got a chance to. I'm so happy. Joel from Joel from Canada saying, "Hi Benji, Jane, and Xian. What do girls do when you've broken up but can't seem to forget the person you've broken up with? Do you visit your ex's SNS every day?
No.
How many times a day? I wanted to visit my Jane. I wanted to visit my ex's house, not go inside or anything, but just look from afar and see if she's okay. But I thought she might get scared if she happened to see me, so I didn't. I saw something like that in a movie, the ex-girlfriend treating a past boyfriend who came to see her like he was stupid. Is that true? Are there things guys should never do after a breakup? Do you guys know? Can you give me some pointers?"
Yeah, you shouldn't go to their house.
Yeah,
that's
that's
really
one thing.
freaky.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that.
Yeah. I know this girl who used to date a friend of mine, and they broke up, and I think he kind of dumped her. Maybe that's why. They kind of knew each other's, like, password into their house, right? So he came home one night at night, and the lights were out, and all of a sudden he turned on the lights, and she was just sitting on the couch.
Oh my god.
That is scary.
Then what happened?
Nothing. He just told her to leave, and she left.
That's scary,
But she
though.
kept doing that for a while.
Like he'd come home and she'd be there.
Yeah, she'll be just sitting in the dark.
That's kind of creepy.
That's creepy, right?
Can you imagine just like you come home the first time and someone's on the couch? Whoa! But then after that happens like 5 times, you're just like, really? Again?
yeah.
Really? No, leave. Get out of my house. This is my house. We're not together anymore. Is that kind of cold?
No, I think you're doing it right. You need to tell them straightforward.
Okay, Joel, this is my advice from a dude to a dude, from a homie to homie. You know, we'll keep it real. You had a breakup, and, you know, I know that it's hard to move on. Depending on, you know, how the terms of the breakup were, I don't know what that was because you didn't put that in your message. If you want to visit your ex's SNS, you can visit it. There's not a problem with that. You know, whatever, how many times a day, it doesn't matter. But that's not going to help you. If you want to go to their house, that's not a good idea whatsoever. Don't go to their house. Don't go anywhere near their house. And, you know, the ex-girlfriend treating a past boyfriend who came to see her like he was stupid, it's not so much, I think, about how seeing her is stupid, but the circumstances of that. You know, if they pass each other in a coffee shop, if they run into each other at some place, that's different. But if you run into her at her house, that's a totally different story.
Yeah.
That's no-no, as they would say in a very famous hip-hop show. And so, things guys should never do after a breakup. Don't go to her house, don't call her, don't text her. If you want to see her face, go to her SNS. But
Right.
that's it. And like I said, that's not going to help you move on. If you want to move on, you got to get out back on the social network.
But a lot of people do that. Visit people's SNS.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I do
secretly.
that.
I think this
Yeah.
also applies to girls as well. In any breakups, like,
Yeah.
I honestly don't know how you broke up with her or how she broke up with you. But I think the more you do this, you know, if you go up to her house, etc., you're just spoiling her in a way. Like, she knows you're going to act like this.
Right.
So I think you should be stronger and try to not do these things, although it's easier said than done. But honestly, baby steps, and it's gonna get easier, and you're gonna meet new people or person, or hey, who knows, she might want to get back with you.
But wait for her to say that. Don't ask first.
Wait for her to say
Right.
that.
And don't expect her to say it either.
Yeah.
Don't have any hopes. Get out in the social network. Go meet your friends. Go grab, well, I don't know how old you are, so I can't say, like, go grab a beer with your friends. But, you know, bro it out. Hashtag with your bros.
Yeah.
And then later, you'll find someone.
Yeah.
Or she'll call you back or whatever. I'm sure.
Yeah, you never know.
Good luck. All right, Jane.
What's
Our
up?
final message for today.
Wow.
All right, our final message is from Michelle from USA.
I like this message.
Oh, okay. There's a person who almost seems perfect on the outside. Good looks, smart, good job, and financially stable. But this person makes weird noises when he or she eats. Oh, dear. It's so bad if you find yourself wincing at the noise, and he or she pushes in a whole lot of food into his or her mouth and chews with his or her mouth open. Oh, dear. So in other words, this person has bad table manners. Do you think you could fall in love? P.S. Benji, imagine this is a girl. And Jane and Xian, imagine this is a guy. I want to know the difference between guys and girls on this issue. And another P.S. There's a person like this around me. I just got curious watching this person eat.
So you like this person, but he has bad table manners.
Oh, dear.
Is the idea that I'm getting from this message.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just be straight up and honest. This is my personal opinion. Bad table manners need to be fixed.
Yeah.
Straight out, this is not just a dating thing, but in the future, you're gonna get criticized if you have bad table manners. But I do like a girl that eats well. I will say that much.
Yeah, but eating well and bad table manners is completely different.
Right, I agree.
But I would rather have a girl who eats well with bad table manners than a girl who picks out her food and has no table manners, or has good table manners.
Really?
I would rather. Because think about it, I'm eating a meal. I don't want to have her like eat like 2 bites and be like, I'm full. Just like eat. When we're eating. And then I'll tell her, yo, you should really close your mouth because that's gross.
Okay, for instance, let's say this. Okay, in Korea, you share a lot of food, right? Imagine you're sitting with a girl and she eats really well. You know, she's perfect on the outside, but then she starts eating and she's like muddling with the food. She like puts one chopstick into one and then she puts it into the other. And yeah, what would you do?
You gotta break up. You gotta break up. There's not an option for that.
Don't be so shallow.
Oh, Jane, what would you do? You got a guy, he's grilling me, but then he like drools on the table. He like he picks up the lettuce, but then he puts it back.
Yeah.
Picks up the meat, chews it. Oh, it's not done. Puts it back on the grill.
Honestly, I'll just be completely honest with him. I'm gonna be like, yo, that's minging. Like, you gotta sort yourself out.
I think the opinion that all of us are kind of coming to is just like, it's if it's gross, don't do it, and tell them. You know, whatever the case is, just let them know. Yo, that's not good. That's a bad habit.
Tell them.
They may not know.
Yeah.
And you know, I used to have this bad habit. It was very, very sexy. Where if I eat hot food, and you know, people go, like you know, they do that. I was like, and I just like this.
That sounds so wrong.
Really? No. And like I didn't know that though at the time. I just be like, and I didn't know that. And so my members had to come up and tell me and be like, yo, you know, you're doing this. And then that's how I corrected it now.
So it's fixed?
No. Sort of. It still comes out once in a while. But anyways, yeah.
You know, I actually met a guy who had bad table manners.
Yeah?
And I wanted to say something, but I was young, and I didn't know much. I wasn't like this. Completely straightforward to other people. But at that time, I was thinking, oh my goodness, I need to say something. And then it went to the point where I wonder how their parents eat as well.
Oh my god, that's true. It does go up.
Yeah. And I was honestly, seriously thinking, because I was so young at that age, I did not want to meet his parents.
Right.
Because I could just about take one person eating like that, but three people. No.
And on that note, Michelle, hopefully our advice helped you out. You know, tell them. Tell this dude. I know you like this dude. Don't lie. This is never a person around me. This is always a personal story.
Yeah, you can't always expect someone to be completely perfect.
Yeah, so tell them. Because, you know, people can fix stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so, guys, thank you for stopping by today. Hopefully y'all will improve your table manners. And now we're going to check out 2 songs as we close up. Focus by Ariana Grande featuring Jamie Foxx. Followed with Hotline Bling by Drake. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.
See you next week.
We just heard the songs Focus by Ariana Grande featuring Jamie Foxx, followed by Hotline Bling by Drake. And it's time to reveal the answer for Double A Music Quiz from the first hour. And the answer is the lovely 9 goddesses, or the 9 Mujihyung's 9 muses. Congratulations to those of you who got it right. And thank you for participating in today's quiz. Of course, we got another quiz coming up tomorrow with another hint, so stay tuned tomorrow for that. Now we're going to check out 2 songs requested by our listeners now. Leontio of Singapore wants to hear Wing Wing by Hyogo, and Samantha of Australia requested Monster by Big Bang. Sick. Alright, so now it does bring our show to a close for today. Remember, our last song that we're going to check out is 50 Ways to Say Goodbye by Train. I'll figure out 50 ways by next time. This was Benji of B.I.G., and as always, I'll be back.